Sarah, the wife of Abraham, is mentioned in Hebrews 11, the Hall of Fame of faith. Why is she there? Isn't she the one who laughed when God said to Abraham they were to have a child? But it says, she considered God faithful, who had promised, Hebrews 11:11. So then faith is simply considering God faithful. We've made faith so complicated, but it's so simple. So you really don't have to try hard to believe in healing or in casting out devils. All you have to do is believe God is a healer and He is faithful to His word. You believe healing is possible today simply because it's in God's word. That's simple. You don't have to believe in your own faith. A.W. Tozer said, "True faith rests upon the character of God and asks no further proof than the moral perfections of the one who cannot lie." All you have to do is trust in God's word. Healing is sure because of who it's based on. I don't have faith in healing, I have faith in God. It's not about anything else but believing that God said it, a perfect God who cannot lie and cannot fail. Think how simple it is. Faith is nothing but knowing that God will, because He said so. You mean to tell me that I don't have to have faith in my faith? Yes. Faith is nothing more than to believe that God will keep His word. There is nothing passive about faith. Faith is a verb. It is active trust. Paradoxically, when you say you don't really have faith for something, you're really saying, I don't know if I can trust God. I am not sure if God's word is true. You're saying, well, God is so unreliable and so untrustworthy that I can't really have faith in Him. You've got to say, but of course this will work. Why? Because God will only perform His word. Like Caleb and Joshua, when coming back from spying the promised land reported, of course we can conquer because God said so. Numbers 14:6-9. You have to know that God will keep His word, and that's all there is to faith. Jesus said, "And now I have told you before it come to pass, that when it is come to pass, ye might believe." John 14:29. Faith is not believing in your own belief, no matter how unshakable it may be. It's knowing one thing, just one thing: God cannot lie. And all things, whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing that God can't fail, ye shall receive. Matthew 21:22. There's no self-effort in trusting. That's how we can live in dominion over circumstances, by trusting that God's word has the power to override circumstances. Faith defies reason. Voltaire said, "Faith consists in believing when it is beyond the power of reason to believe." The greatest legacy one can pass on to one's children and grandchildren is not money or other material things accumulated in one's life, but rather a legacy of character and faith. Billy Graham.